Hello and welcome to episode number 20 of Out of My Depth in Paradise. I am the FM Novice and today it's first against second and there's a little bit of a gap we've got over the teams in third and fourth. We're playing St Michel United, the team that last time we played and we lost 1-0. We had 3 goals disallowed and we missed a penalty. It was the most unluckiest game I can ever imagine us playing. Though we've had a little bit of competition, as you'll find out in a few moments' time. So since we were last together, we have been on a decent run of form. Desperately trying to remember the last game we were together for. It was the Northern Dynamo game. 4-0 victory. That sounds about right. I wish you'd look at these things before recording a video because it makes me look a lot better. But we move on. Côte d'Or were the next fixture. That was a 1-1 draw. Michel United scoring in the 72nd minute to rescue a point in that one. Before we played against Stade Rennais, the team who were winning the league at that point. But Sandil Ernesta does what Sandil Ernesta does well and scored a goal. You'll notice a trend over the next few games. He always seems to score a goal. He got 3 in this one and it gave us a 3 points. St Louis Suns United were next up. Ernesta scoring the only goal of the game in that one to give us a 1-0 victory. The Paz were beaten 2-1 by 2 Sandil Ernesta goals, yes. One in the first minute, one in the 84th minute. They equalised in the 68th minute. But we got the 3 points, that's all that matters. Then we played in the Northern Dynamo in the Cup, a 6-1 victory over the 2 legs. 2-0 in the first leg, guess who scored? And Matt Melanie, a young striker, scoring as well. And the second leg, Ernesta did not score because he did not play. I rested him for this game. Tamasaka Anakora came on and he scored twice. We were 1-0 down at one point in this game and it looked a bit dicey, but we got through and we got on 6-1 overall. Then St John Bosco were the next team to come along and get Ernesta. He scored in the 14th minute, then Devaldo Hall scored a penalty in the 27th, and it was all going swimmingly. And then we played Revengers, and this was our lucky game. We scored in the 16th minute. They then had a penalty. It crashed off the crossbar. 10 minutes to go, they score, but it's disallowed. 6 minutes to go, they score, and it's disallowed. Yes, that's right, 2 goals disallowed and a penalty miss. We get a 1-0 victory and we can all breathe a little bit easier. And then Light Stars 4-1 victory. Sandil Ernesta with a goal. Carlos Law as well. That's 2-0 after 10 minutes. That was game over then. Lawrence Maria scored it as well, and Carlos Law scored his second of the game to give us a comfortable 4-1 victory. David Nancy scored against us as he always does, but thankfully all the goals he scores against us don't really matter. Some housekeeping since we were last together as well. James Sinon has left the club. He's joined the Lions on a free transfer, as you'd expect. 18-year-old striker. He started for us like a man possessed in that second season. Yeah, second season, because he's got 2 in front of his name. That really should have been very much straightforward, but it took me a moment to get there. Scored 6 in 6 in the league, and I thought, my God, this guy could be an amazing player for us. Second season, not quite as prolific, 12 in 22. But the emergence of Ernesta has meant he has just played second fiddle. 3 substitute appearances, no goals, but he has moved on to the Lions and started pretty well. 3 in 4 games for him. He has a decent future in this league. Hopefully he won't punish us too much in the future. And also Paolo Rose has joined Light Star, left-sided midfielder or right-sided midfielder. Was comfortably far beyond Law or L'Esperance. So it had been saying second fiddle for those guys the whole way through the save. In a lot of ways. 9 league appearances for him over the 3 and a bit seasons that we've had so far. So into today's team, Walter Vidot has a knock, so he will drop out of the side. In will come Innocent Suzette, who was suspended for the last game. And the other change I'm going to make is Lawrence Marie, who played the last game, is going to drop out for Michel L'Esperance to come back in. So the full side is Constance in goal, Anna Cora at right back, Hall left back. Suzette and Winiza and the 2 central defenders. L'Esperance from the right hand side. Law from the left. Rose, Suzette and Winiza in the middle. Ernesta up front. The goal machine up front. I'm very worried that I praised Ernesta so often in the start of this video. You can guarantee he's not going to score a single goal today. And we may well need him. They are a good side, St Michel United. We beat them 6-0 in the cup final last season. Since then, they have not lost many games and they look pretty dangerous. They play a 4-3-3 formation and they've got 3 strikers up front who are all capable of putting the ball in the back of the net. They've early corner. Mughal takes back to post, and there's a penalty given away. We've given them away a penalty. Oh well, 7 minutes gone. We are 1-0 down. Mughal to take, and Mughal slams it down the middle and puts them in the lead. Not the start we were wanting. We'll demand more straight away. That's not what we wanted straight away in the start of the game, even though we are dominating the possession-wise, so we are going to go to a more control mentality. Next goal has to be ours. If it's not, then this could be a very, very long afternoon for us all. Devaldo Hall on the ball into Jeremiah Rose. He's got a place in the team at the moment. A bit of a nothing ball. And it's intercepted by the defender. Back to Cecile, the goalkeeper. To Manu. Long ball over the top, looking for space. Tigana is in. Got space. He whips into the back post. And that should be a good save by Constance. As I said, that should have been 2-0. But it was saved in the end. The computer is being a little bit laggy at the moment, which is always nice. It has no problems at all until you get to recording a video, then it becomes a little bit laggy. A very quiet game so far, apart from the early penalty. Next highlight, Cecile to take. Manu plays it in, but gives them all away. And to get to the sport, you can turn. Got a bit of space. Plays Lesbranche. Lesbranche back inside to Jeremiah Rose. Rose deflected, and it somehow rolls in. An own goal, a bit harsh. I could give that to Rose, who had the shot. It rolled under the goalkeeper. But we are back on level terms at 1-1. No one is having a particularly good game on either side at the moment. But at 1-1, it is everyone's game to win and everyone's game to lose. And other such tired, boring cliches. Lesbranche over the top. Law is in. Law has to and does. Lovely ball over the top by Lesbranche. And Law had a great first touch and rolled the ball home. We've caught them napping. And that puts us top of the table. But this game is not done yet. They are far too good a side for us to be winning this game without any more things happening in this game. So at half-time we are 2-1 up at the moment. Carlos Law scoring and an own goal. Though I would give that to Jeremiah Rose every single day of the week. Team talk. Very important at this stage. We've got to guard against complacency. The job is not done. We're also going to tell the boys we've got a lot more to come from you as well. At some point I will go counter-attacking. But at the moment, I'm going to keep it on control, because I think a third goal is required, because I can see them scoring. They've scored 41 goals in their 13 games so far this season. They are guaranteed to score goals. Lesbranche now. We can break here. We can break. Come on. A good ball from Lesbranche. He finds Anesta. Anesta on one-on-one. Sandil Anesta does what he does. Forcing the ball home. Good play by Lesbranche. That is the way we wanted to start the second half. We've immediately gone to counter-attack, because we will now soak up some pressure and hit them on that break. The boys have done very well after an early goal, but they've got a free kick. Henriette plays it in. Keeper comes no man's land, and Andy Mughal makes it 3-2. Game is not done yet. We need to encourage the boys. I've done a lot of encouraging over the last few weeks, and it seems to work okay. Not sure what changes to make at the moment, so we're just going to keep things ticking along nicely. Are we going to get caught out, or are we going to hang on to a very, very important victory? We've got a throw in. Hall. Rubbish ball over the top, and they can break now. They've got men aboard. Mughal is in. Mughal hits the outside of the post. That should have been free, or they had men on us there. We are going to make a change for the last 6 minutes of the game. Maria is going to come on for Waniza. And I'm also going to take off Jeremiah Rose for Agafinfi. Some fresher legs in that midfield. And go on to support. Just to drop back a little bit in this side, in the game as we enter the last 5 minutes of the game. 3-2 up as it stands. This could be massive, but we've got a highlight. Henriette on the ball. Looks over the top. Tigana beating the offside trap. Tigana. Constance makes a world-class save. We are hanging on by a thread at the moment. 4 minutes to go. Ball down and it's blocked. That's another corner. Somehow the ball is not falling into the back of the net. At this point I would take a draw. And we've got a free kick. We've got a free kick. Agafinfi is down. And we're just going to take a breath. We'll go defensive for the last couple of minutes as well. We are dropping back deeper and deeper and deeper, hoping that time just ticks off. Another highlight. Cecile over the top. We win the ball. Manu. Maria. Driving forward. Long ball over the top. We don't deal with it. Mughal is in. We didn't deal with the cross in, and Andy Moogle drops in at the far post to make it 3-3, and that gives them the point and puts them back top of the table. Moogle again plays inside. Lesbronce. We've got to deal with it, and that's full time. Anse Reunion 3, Michel United 3. What could have been so good ended up a little bit disappointing. A 3-3 draw, leading with a few seconds to go. And we move on to the next game. So for me, the Ever Novice studio audience, thank you very much for watching. And we'll talk again very, very soon. Good night.